You want to succeed, not just live a normal life. You want to go all the way. You want to reach your full potential, create something that matters. You want to make an impact, to shine, to feel fulfilled. You want your life to mean something. But sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you feel stuck. You take one step forward and 2 steps back. You wake up hopeful, but fall asleep full of doubt. You watch others making progress while you feel like you're standing still. You listen to motivational speeches. You write down powerful ideas. You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. But deep down, something's missing. So let me ask you one simple question. What if the problem isn't you? What if the real issue is that no one ever taught you the true foundations of success? Not just pretty quotes for social media, not temporary hype that fades after 10 minutes, but the real core, the pillars. Because let me tell you something, success is not luck. It's not a gift. And it's definitely not reserved for a chosen few. Success is a science, a set of invisible but powerful principles that the most successful people apply every single day, silently, relentlessly, with discipline. And today, I'm going to share them with you. You want to know why you keep spinning your wheels? Why you're full of potential but can't seem to break through? Why some people with less talent than you are achieving more while you're still second-guessing yourself? Then stay with me. This video is not just content. It's a map, a spark, a key. We're going to walk through 8 fundamental pillars of success. These are the things that separate those who just survive from those who build something unforgettable. They turn vague dreams into powerful, lived-out realities. And I'm not holding anything back. Here's what you'll learn. Clarity, because if you don't know what you want, everything distracts you. Competence, because opportunities don't fall from the sky, you earn them. Commitment, because if you're half in, you'll never get full results. Consistency, because what you do consistently shapes you more than what you do occasionally. Courage, because you'll need to move forward even when you're scared. Confidence, because without it, you sabotage yourself even when you're talented. Resilience, because life will test you, and you have to learn to fall and rise. Vision and impact, because real success is never just about you, but about what you leave behind. And let me be honest, nothing I'm about to say is magic, but everything I'll share can be life-changing if you apply it. Not just watch, not just understand, apply. Because those who succeed aren't always the smartest. They're the ones who do the most with what they know. So here's the deal. I'm not here to sell you a fantasy. I'm here to help you build a reality. Not a perfect life, but a strong, focused, inspired one. A life you can look at and say, I showed up, I fought for it, I made it happen. And it all starts right now. Because the very first and most important pillar is clarity. Without clarity, you can move fast, you can even run, but you'll be heading in the wrong direction. You want to change your life? Start by knowing exactly where you want to go. Let's begin. Before we dive in, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. This journey through the pillars of success will change your life. Don't miss a single step. Subscribe now and let's get started. Pillar 1, clarity. You can't hit a target you can't see. You know what kills more dreams than failure? Not fear, not laziness, but confusion. You want to succeed? Okay, but succeed at what? Where? How? Why? Ask yourself this right now. Are you truly clear about what you really want? And I'm not talking about I want to be happy or I want to be rich. I mean real, surgical precision. A vision so vivid, you can describe it, feel it, see it, almost touch it. Because without clarity, you can work hard. You can hustle. You can stay busy, but you'll just be spinning in circles. You'll move without direction. You'll pour your energy into everything except what actually matters. The trap of distraction. Today, we live in a world that bombards you with 1,000 options every second. You open your phone and you see people launching businesses. Scroll a little and there's someone becoming a fitness coach. Scroll more, someone else just quit their job to travel the world. And suddenly you think, maybe I should do that too. And tomorrow, you change your mind again. You want everything. You try a bit of this, a bit of that. But you're all over the place. Let me tell you something. When you try to chase everything, you catch nothing. You've got to choose. You've got to focus. And for that, you need clarity. Clarity precedes success. Robin Sharma. Clarity is your GPS. Picture a GPS. You get in your car and say, I want to go somewhere. The GPS asks, where exactly? You say, I don't know. Far away. What happens? You drive. You burn fuel. You waste time. That's how most people live their lives. They have the engine, they have the potential, but they have no clear destination. Clarity allows you to know where you're going. Say no to what doesn't serve your path. Stay focused when distractions hit. Wake up with a burning why. Clarity requires courage. Let's be real, getting clear takes guts. Because once you know exactly what you want, you no longer have excuses. You can't hide behind confusion. You're forced to take action. And sometimes it's easier to say, I'm not sure what I want, than to admit you have a big dream and start chasing it. But if you want to change your life, you have to face your clarity. You have to dare to decide. Ask yourself the hard questions. What kind of life do I really want to build? Where do I want to be in 5 years? What actually matters to me, not to others, but to me? What am I willing to sacrifice to make that real? A powerful exercise. Here's a simple but powerful exercise. Tonight, take 30 minutes. Write your answer to this question. If everything was possible, what would my ideal life look like in 5 years? Be specific. Where are you living? Who's with you? What do you do each morning? What's your job? Your income? Your energy levels? What are the 3 most important things in your life? Then read it back and ask yourself, what can I do today to get closer to this? Because clarity isn't just about vision. It's about translating vision into action. When Steve Jobs returned to Apple in 1997, the company was producing dozens of products. He gathered his team and said, we're going to focus on just 4 products. That's it. And we're going to make them great. Everyone was shocked. But it was that ruthless clarity, that extreme focus, that brought Apple back from the brink. You can't be excellent when you're scattered. You have to choose. You have to cut. You have to commit. A man without a goal is like a ship without a compass. Thomas Carlyle. So here's my question for you. Are you truly clear on what you want? Not what your parents want. Not what society expects. You. Deep down. What you want. Because until you find that clarity, you can run fast, but in the wrong direction. You can work hard, but without a plan. You can dream big, but slowly fade away. Clarity is the starting point of everything. And the good news is, you can create it right now. So take the time. Sit down, reflect, write, decide, get clear. And once your vision becomes crystal clear, everything else becomes possible. Pillar 2, competence. Talent gets you started. Competence keeps you going. There's a truth many people refuse to accept. Just because you want to succeed doesn't mean you will. Yes, desire matters, but it's not enough. Good intentions aren't enough. Motivation isn't enough. You can dream all your life of a better future. You can feel inspired, determined, full of hope. But if you don't build the right skills, you will hit a wall. A dream without competence is like a car without an engine. You can polish it, admire it, push it a little, but it won't go far. The myth of talent. People love to talk about talent. But let me be clear, talent is a bonus, not a guarantee. You probably know some very talented people who've never built anything. Why? Because they believed their gift was enough. But in real life, it's the competent ones who move forward. The ones who learned, who trained, who failed, fixed, repeated. Competence is power. When you become truly competent, you become irreplaceable. You become useful. You develop real confidence not based on self-talk, but based on what you know you can do. Competence is confidence backed by facts. You don't have to talk much. You don't have to prove anything. You just show. Through results, through mastery. People feel it, and they respect it. How to become competent. So, how do you build real competence? 1. Choose a clear direction. You can't master everything. Pick one field, one lane, your future strength. 2. Accept being bad at first. Every expert was once a beginner. Humility is the door to progress. 3. Practice. Over and over. Not once, not twice, hundreds of times. Repetition is the mother of competence. 4. Seek feedback, not compliments. Want to grow? Find someone who will tell you the truth. Someone who challenges you, not flatters you. 5. Stay curious. Read, watch, observe, test, evolve. Become a lifelong student. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to become great. Let's talk about Kobe Bryant, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. What made him legendary? Not just talent, but his obsession with mastery. He trained at 4 a.m. He repeated the same moves for hours. He studied his mistakes. He even learned his opponent's tactics. He wasn't interested in being good. He wanted to be better. Better than yesterday, again and again. That's how greatness is built. You don't have to become a master overnight, but you must commit to improving a little every day. Just 1% better each day, and in a year, you'll be unrecognizable. It's not the massive moves that change your life. It's the daily, consistent upgrades. Success is doing ordinary things in an extraordinary way. John W. Gardner, what skill could transform your life? Ask yourself this now. What's one skill that, if I mastered it, would change my life? Is it communication? Leadership? Self-discipline? Marketing? Persuasion? Emotional control? One well-chosen skill can shift everything, but you need to choose it and train it. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle, you can dream big. You can feel deeply inspired. You can have all the energy in the world, but if you don't become competent, you'll get stuck. You'll watch others pass you, not because they had more, but because they worked on their craft. You want success? Then choose your domain. Dive in, get obsessed with mastery. Because the world doesn't reward those who want. It rewards those who can. Be so good, they can't ignore you. Steve Martin, Pillar 3, Commitment. Success doesn't come to those who are interested. It comes to those who are committed. There is a massive difference between being interested in success and being committed to success. Being interested means you'll try if it's convenient. You'll push. if you feel like it. You'll show up unless something else comes up. But being committed means you show up no matter what. You do the work when it's boring. You keep going even when no one claps for you. Commitment is when you do what you said you would do long after the mood you set it in has left you. The price of commitment. Let's be real. Commitment has a price. It will cost you time. It will cost you comfort. It will cost you distractions, easy pleasures, weekends off, and sometimes even relationships. But ask yourself, what's the cost of not being committed? What's the cost of quitting every time it gets hard? Of starting and stopping and starting again while the years slip through your fingers? You'll pay either way. One price leads to growth, the other to regret. What commitment really looks like. Commitment is waking up earlier than you want to, studying when others are partying, practicing when you're tired, saying no to what feels good now for what matters most long term. It's choosing purpose over pleasure, mission over mood, discipline over distractions. The world is full of almosts. Almost committed, almost consistent, almost ready. But success doesn't reward almost. It rewards those who are all in. The mindset of the committed. A committed person sees things differently. Failure is not a reason to stop, it's a signal to adapt. Obstacles aren't excuses, they're the path. Slow progress doesn't discourage them, it fuels them. They don't look for motivation, they've replaced it with discipline. They don't wait for signs, they create momentum through action. They've burned the bridge back to average. There's only forward. David Goggins. Once overweight, depressed, cleaning cockroach-infested restaurants, until one day he looked in the mirror and said, "I'm done being who I've been." He trained relentlessly, lost over 100 pounds in 3 months, became a Navy SEAL, ran ultra marathons, pushed through pain most people can't imagine. Why? Because he wasn't interested in change. He was committed to transformation, and commitment made him unbreakable. Commitment is not emotion, it's a decision. If you base your effort on how you feel, you'll never go far. There will be days you don't feel like showing up, days where you feel weak, tired, defeated, and that's exactly when commitment kicks in. It's not about how you feel, it's about what you've decided. When you're truly committed, your actions are not based on emotion, they're based on your identity. You do it because this is who you are now. Commitment creates momentum. At first, it's hard. You won't see the results right away. You'll feel like nothing's changing. But day after day, step by step, that invisible force begins to grow. Momentum. And once you have momentum, you become unshakable. People wonder how you do it. They call it luck, talent, or obsession. But the truth? You simply didn't stop. Commitment means staying loyal to what you said you would do long after the mood you set it in has left. Inky Johnson, ask yourself right now, where in your life are you half in? Where are you interested but not committed? Is it your goals? Your health? Your dreams? Your purpose? Be honest. Because success isn't built on lies, it's built on raw truth and radical responsibility. If you want real success, the kind that changes your life, you can't just try. You have to decide. Decide that no matter how long it takes, how many failures you face, how lonely the road feels, you're in. You don't need a backup plan. You need backbone. And remember, the moment you commit fully, the world starts moving with you. Pillar 4, consistency. Consistency is what transforms average into excellence. Let's get one thing straight. Talent, passion, and motivation are great, but none of them mean a thing if you're not consistent. You see, consistency is the secret sauce nobody talks about. It's the difference between those who dream and those who do. between those who start and those who finish. Consistency means showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it. Why consistency is king? Why does consistency matter so much? Because success isn't built in a day. It's built in moments repeated. It's built in habits, daily rituals. Each small action, each tiny step adds up, slowly, invisibly, until one day you look back and realize you're miles ahead. Consistency is the long game. It's playing chess, not checkers. The power of compound effect. Ever heard of the compound effect? It's the idea that small, smart choices done consistently over time produce massive results. Saving $5 a day, reading 10 pages every morning, writing for 15 minutes daily, practicing a skill bit by bit. These actions alone seem insignificant. But together, over weeks, months, and years, they build unstoppable momentum. The reality of inconsistency. Let me be honest. Inconsistency is the killer of dreams. It looks like starting strong, then fading away, skipping days, weeks, or months, getting distracted by new shiny ideas, letting excuses run your schedule. And every time you do that, you reset your progress. How to build consistency. So how do you get consistent? Start small. Don't overwhelm yourself with huge tasks. Pick tiny doable actions that you can repeat daily. Create a routine. Link your new habit to something you already do. Make it automatic. Track your progress. Use a journal, an app, or even a calendar. Seeing your streak grow fuels motivation. Prepare for obstacles. Life will throw curveballs. Plan how you'll handle days you don't feel like it. Focus on systems, not goals. Goals are targets. Systems are the processes that get you there. Commit to your system. Jerry Seinfeld once shared a productivity secret. He'd get a big calendar and put a big red X on every day he wrote new jokes. His goal was simple: don't break the chain. Even on tough days, he'd write something just to keep the streak alive. This tiny ritual helped him become one of the greatest comedians ever. Success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success. Greatness will come, Dwayne Johnson. Motivation gets you going. Habit gets you there, Jim Ryan. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Confucius, questions for you. Where in your life are you inconsistent? Is it your health? Your work? Your relationships? Your learning? What small step can you commit to today and do again tomorrow and the day after? Consistency isn't glamorous. It's not flashy. It doesn't get headlines. But it's the heartbeat of success. It's the quiet force behind every breakthrough. If you want lasting change, you have to show up. Not once, not sometimes, but every single day. Because the gap between failure and success is often just one word: consistency. Pillar 5, courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Let's be honest. Fear is one of the biggest obstacles standing between you and your success. Fear of failure. Fear of rejection. Fear of the unknown. It shows up every time you want to take a risk, every time you want to step outside your comfort zone. But here's the truth. Courage isn't about never feeling fear. It's about moving forward in spite of it. Why courage matters. Success is not for the faint-hearted. It's for those who dare to dream big and dare even more to chase those dreams. Without courage, you'll stay stuck in the safety of your comfort zone. You'll keep making excuses. You'll miss opportunities that could change everything. Courage opens the door to growth. It's the spark that ignites transformation. The nature of fear. Fear is natural. It's wired in us for survival. It tells you, stop, danger ahead. But many times, this danger is just a perception, a story your mind tells you. Think about this. Fear whispers, you'll fail. Courage shouts, you'll learn. Fear says, what if they judge you? Courage replies, what if they respect you? Fear warns, what if it's too hard? Courage insists, what if it's worth it? How to cultivate courage. Courage isn't a magic trait some people are born with. It's a muscle you build, a habit you practice. Acknowledge your fear. Don't ignore it. Understand it. Name it. Break it down. What exactly are you afraid of? Pinpoint the fears and analyze if they're real or imagined. Take small steps. Courage grows by facing fears bit by bit, not by giant leaps. Reframe failure. See failure as a lesson, not a verdict. Surround yourself with support. Be with people who encourage your bravery. J.K. Rowling was a single mom, living on welfare, struggling with depression. She dreamed of writing Harry Potter but faced countless rejections. Publishers said no. Doubt crept in. Fear whispered she should quit. But she kept going. Because she had courage, the courage to believe in her story, even when the world said no. Today, she's one of the most successful authors of all time. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Mark Twain. Courage is not the absence of doubt. It's not a lightning bolt of bravery. It's a quiet choice. A daily decision to keep moving, to keep trying, to keep believing. You will feel scared. You will feel uncertain. You will want to quit. But the most successful people are those who decide, I will be afraid and I will act anyway. Questions for you. Where in your life is fear holding you back? What's one courageous step you can take today, no matter how small? Remember this. The door to success is unlocked by courage. Step through it. If this is resonating with you so far, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell. There's a lot more coming to help you grow and reach your full potential. Pillar 6, confidence. Confidence is the bridge between where you are and where you want to go. Confidence. It's one of those words that gets thrown around a lot. Everyone wants it. Some seem to have it naturally. Others feel like it's always just out of reach. But what is confidence, really? It's not arrogance. It's not pretending you have all the answers. It's not being fearless. Confidence is a quiet, steady knowing deep inside you that you are capable, that you can handle whatever comes your way, that you deserve success. Why confidence is essential. Without confidence, your greatest ideas stay locked inside your head. Without confidence, you hesitate, you doubt, you hold back. Without confidence, opportunities pass you by because you don't believe you're worthy. Confidence is the foundation on which every great achievement is built. It fuels your courage. It powers your persistence. It helps you bounce back when you fail. Where confidence comes from. Here's the truth. Confidence isn't a gift, it's a skill. And like any skill, it can be developed. Confidence comes from preparation, knowing your stuff. The more you practice and learn, the more confident you feel. Experience. Every time you face a challenge and succeed even a little, your confidence grows. Self-acceptance. Being okay with who you are, flaws and all. Positive mindset. Choosing to focus on your strengths and wins, not your failures. The confidence cycle. Confidence is like a cycle. You take action even if you're unsure. You learn and adapt from the experience. Your confidence grows because you see you can handle it. You take bigger actions and the cycle repeats. The catch? You have to start the cycle. Confidence rarely comes before action. It comes because of action. Oprah Winfrey grew up in poverty, faced abuse, and struggled with self-doubt. Early in her career, she was told she wasn't fit for television. Many doors closed in her face, but Oprah kept pushing. She worked hard, learned, and showed up every day. Gradually, her confidence grew. She owned her voice. And today, she's one of the most influential women in the world, building confidence every day. You can build confidence too, starting right now. Here's how. Set small goals and crush them. Every success, no matter how tiny, builds your belief in yourself. Celebrate your progress. Don't wait for perfection to recognize your wins. Practice positive self-talk. Catch and challenge negative thoughts. Replace them with truth. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. Confidence thrives in supportive environments. Face your fears. Each time you do something that scares you, your confidence gets stronger. With confidence, you have won before you have started. Marcus Garvey. Reflection questions. Where do you lack confidence? Is it in your work, your relationships, your ability to take risks? What's one small action you can take today to boost your confidence? Confidence is not something you find overnight. It's built day by day, choice by choice. So don't wait to feel ready. Don't wait to be perfect. Start where you are. Start now. Because when you believe in yourself, when you truly trust your power and your path, you become unstoppable. Confidence is the bridge. Build it and cross it boldly. Pleasant Pillar 7. Resilience. Resilience is the steel in your spine when the world tries to break you. Success isn't a straight line. It's full of setbacks, failures, disappointments. It's the moments when you fall down and must find the strength to stand back up again. That's what resilience is. Resilience is not about never failing. It's about refusing to stay down. Why resilience is non-negotiable. Imagine this. Two people with equal talent, equal skill, equal opportunity. One gives up at the first sign of failure. The other pushes through, learns, adapts, and moves forward. Who do you think succeeds? Resilience is the difference. It's the grit to keep going when the easy option is to quit. It's the mindset that failure is a lesson, not a verdict. The psychology of resilience. Resilience is built in the mind. It's how you interpret challenges. Do you see obstacles as permanent roadblocks or temporary detours? Do you blame yourself or others? Or take responsibility and find solutions? Do you focus on problems or on possibilities? Changing your thinking changes your ability to bounce back. How to build resilience. Resilience is a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. Here's how. Accept reality. Don't fight what happened. Face facts and move forward. Keep a growth mindset. Believe that skills, intelligence, and circumstances can improve. Build strong relationships. Surround yourself with people who support and encourage you. Take care of yourself. Physical health fuels mental strength. Set realistic goals. Break big problems into manageable steps. Thomas Edison tried thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he said, "I have not failed 10,000 times. I've successfully found 10,000 ways that won't work." His resilience turned failure into discovery. It's not how far you fall, but how high you bounce that counts. Zig Ziglar. Resilience is knowing that you are the only one that has the power and the responsibility to pick yourself up. Mary Holloway. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Japanese proverb. Reflection questions. How do you react to failure? Do you see it as the end or a new beginning? What small step can you take to build your resilience today? Life will test you. It will knock you down. But your power lies in getting up again. Resilience is the backbone of every success story. Don't just survive the storms. Learn to dance in the rain. Pillar 8. Vision and impact. Vision is the compass. Impact is the legacy. Vision. It's more than just a goal or a wish. It's the clear picture of the future you want to create. A vivid image in your mind that pulls you forward even through challenges. Impact. It's what you leave behind. The difference you make in the lives of others. The mark your life etches on the world. Together, vision and impact are the ultimate drivers of meaningful success. Why vision matters. Without vision, you're like a ship without a rudder. You might move, but you won't know where you're going. You'll drift, distracted by every wave and storm. A strong vision is your North Star. It guides your decisions. It fuels your motivation. It aligns your actions with your deepest values. Vision turns dreams into plans and plans into progress. The power of impact. True success is never just about you. It's about the people you inspire, help, and lift up. It's about contributing to something bigger than yourself. When your vision is tied to impact, you find a deeper purpose. You wake up excited to serve, create, and give back. Impact turns your success into significance. How to build a vision with impact. Define your why. What drives you beyond money or status? What change do you want to see in the world? Create a clear, compelling vision statement. Write it down, make it vivid and specific. Align your daily actions with your vision. Every step should bring you closer to that future. Think beyond yourself. How can your success uplift others? Be adaptable. Your vision can evolve as you grow, but never lose sight of your impact. Elon Musk isn't just building electric cars or rockets. He's driven by a vision to make life multiplanetary and sustainable. That vision pushes him through failures, criticism, and immense challenges. His impact? Advancing technology that could change humanity's future forever. The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. Helen Keller. Reflection questions. What is your vision for your life? How do you want to impact others? Are your daily actions aligned with that vision? Vision gives you direction. Impact gives your journey meaning. When you combine both, you don't just chase success. You create a legacy. Live with vision, act with impact, and leave the world better than you found it. Success real. Lasting success is not a matter of chance. It's not about luck or sudden breaks. It's about foundations. Strong, solid foundations that you build step by step, day by day. Throughout this journey, we have explored the 8 essential pillars that make up the foundation of success. Clarity, competence, commitment, consistency, courage, confidence, resilience, and vision and impact. Each one is a powerful force on its own. Together, they form a framework so strong that nothing can shake it. Clarity gives you direction when the path is unclear. Competence equips you with the skills to move forward. Commitment keeps you grounded when motivation wavers. Consistency turns small efforts into massive progress. Courage pushes you through fear and doubt. Confidence empowers you to take bold action. Resilience helps you rise stronger from every setback. And vision and impact remind you why your journey matters beyond yourself. But here's the truth, you must never forget, knowing these pillars is only the beginning. Living them is where the magic happens. It's easy to be inspired for a moment. It's easy to feel motivated for a day or a week. But success? Success demands that you show up every day, even when it's hard. That you make choices aligned with these pillars, not just when it's convenient, but when it's challenging. Because success is a marathon, not a sprint. It's built through patience, discipline, and unwavering faith in your own potential. So I invite you now, as you stand at the start or somewhere along your journey, Make these pillars your daily companions. Let them guide your decisions, your actions, and your mindset. Let them be the framework that holds you steady when storms come. You are not here by accident. You are here because you want more. More growth, more impact, more meaning. And with these pillars as your foundation, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Your journey won't always be easy. There will be setbacks, doubts, moments when you want to give up. But remember, the greatest achievements come to those who refuse to quit, to those who build their success on unshakable foundations. The question is simple. Will you rise to the challenge? Will you build your life on these pillars? Will you commit to your own greatness? If your answer is yes, then the path is clear. Walk it with courage, with discipline, with vision, and the world will open doors you never thought possible. This is your time. This is your moment. Stand tall on your pillars. Own your journey. Create your legacy. Because success is not just what you achieve, it's who you become in the process. Go forward bold, prepared, and unstoppable. The future is yours to create. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these pillars are you already applying in your life? Which ones do you find the most difficult to put into practice? And in your opinion, are there other pillars that you believe lead to true success? Drop your answers in the comments. I read them all, and I'd love to know where you are on your journey.